Hello, hello, hello. Happy time zone, everybody. Happy Thursday. I miss Mind Hack. I miss Off. Neither of them have gone anywhere. I just miss them. But anyways, hello. How are you guys doing today? You guys having a good day out there? Editing a spreadsheet and I'm having a fantastic time, not gonna lie. That's fair. There's a new Mind Hack chapter soon, right? Yeah. Chapter 4, I believe, comes out in March. Which I don't think is currently announced on Mind Hack game? Hold on, let's actually look. Also, no cam today, that's why we're sitting on this. Mind Hack. No, okay, yeah, the last update was from May. And so I was like, you know, I know that there's a Mind Hack website. I know that Mind Hack has a dev blog. It's in Japanese and I can't read it, but I know it exists. Where is it? Meow. Oh no, maybe it's chapter 5. Do I know what I'm doing? No. Hold on. Back to the store page. Do you have a list for the website? No. How did I find the website? Did I do Black Magic like a month ago? Oh, that's not gonna play. Here, hello, we can sit here for a second.
Hello. Hope you are having a good time zone. Have a penny.
Thank you. I like pennies. Where's the dev blog? I know it's in Japanese. Just give it to me. Hold on. Wiki, do you have what I need? Chapters. Nope. Okay. You have the link. There it is. Well, I'm stupid. It's mindhack.xyz. I'm an idiot. It's fine. Hold on.
Hello, Twader and Rat.
Hello.
Did you know that the song Complicated is turning 23 years old this year?
Why'd you go
Also, I
make
have
things so
kettle corn.
complicated? Is there a more recent update? Am I insane? Hold on. There's an update from the 18th. Oh, they're going to a summit. There's sticker design. I'm sorry, I'm getting distracted. Hold on. No, the dev blog is definitely like the next chapter has a spaceman and I'm very excited to see him and he's a little space guy. Little space guy. Anyways, there's other game news. Do you know what I'm super excited about right now? And I think I need to explain a little bit to, like, verify how much this makes me insanely happy that Silksong releasing. No, there was drama in the Silksong community that I did, hear about, but it's not about that. Here, let's open up Minecraft. Can we go, oh, look at something pretty for a second? What's something pretty that's safe to stare at? I don't want this song. Hold on. Sure. You know what? This is perfect. Hey. You guys know this song? You know this song from Toby Fox's Undertale? This jazzy little jingle that's called Ghost Fight? Do you want to know part of the reason why Ghost Fight exists? As the battle music? In Undertale? Ding. You know what? We go stand in a wheat field. Actually, let's go stand at the beet field. Oh, that's definitely gonna break it. Yeah, it's fine. Okay. So, here, we'll even turn on shaders because I'm just gonna be staring at this. So, you know that song, that very wonderful jazzy tune that's just really, really nice to listen to, right? Part of the reason why Undertale has a jazzy tune like that is because of Off. Off's music, Pepper Steak, is what inspired Toby Fox to make Napstablook's fight music a jazzy, jaunty tune. And you want to know what news we got today? Toby Fox is part of the team that did the remake music for the official Off release. This is such a weird circle. I want to reiterate that. Toby Fox made Ghost Fight a jazzy tune because of Off. Papyrus, Sans are both vaguely inspired by characters from Off. Toby Fox played Off and was like, let's make Undertale. He played a lot of things. He got a lot of inspiration from a lot of places, but one of them is Off. And Mortis Ghost approached him and went, hey, I want your help doing the music for my game. But it goes even deeper than that. It wasn't just like, oh, I want you to do a couple of songs and like help out and like participate in this thing that you like. No. Mortis Ghost ended up like giving to Toby Fox a lot of the boss tracks for the game and also the replacement for Pepper Steak. This is not a joke. So, there's a blog that Off put out right here. And from the section about, like, what did you think about composing some tracks for the new soundtrack? And I really like this paragraph from it, or these two paragraphs from it. They're towards the end. But it was, I was also assigned the normal battle theme. I'm gonna be honest, just feels like I got assigned to take a bullet in the back for everybody else. I looked up almost every jazz song from the 1920s. I commissioned Carlos to make an entire fake jazz song for me so I could cut it up into samples. I tried making like 6 entirely different songs, but nothing I could come up with on my own felt quite right. In the end, I summoned Camellia to help me out by re-remixing my first track into multiple versions, and so ultimately I think it will feel pretty cool as you go through the game. But I'll be the first to say that I can't replace your memories. And it's just very cool. So basically the way that it's worked out is that all the different zones are going to have slightly different slightly different battle music. Which is very fun. And it's just a weird, like, fun, full circle moment of like, oh, this game that like inspired Toby Fox and that I played for like 5 hours in the middle of the night. Toby Fox is now on the game's soundtrack doing some really cool stuff. And apparently one of the tracks, oh, it's nighttime now. One of the tracks that Toby Fox did originally is in the trailer and none of us realized. So it's very fun. I'm very excited. I think about Off a lot. I'm gonna get shot. They're so mean. So I'm really excited. I was already excited for Off, but like now it's like doubly exciting. I just really like Off. I really like what that game was in my life. I liked the moment that I played it the first time, and I've liked replaying it. And I'm really, really tempted once we get news of when the game's gonna come out for realsies. I'm really, really tempted to play it twice on stream. Which may sound overkill, but I want to play the original free version and then play the remade version. Just to like sit there and be like, no, I already experienced all this, I know all the differences. We'll see if I have the energy to do so when it comes out. Back to the Nether we go. But anyways, that's what I've been thinking about like all day. I love Mortis Ghost. I love Off. I love that game so much. I need to work on projects and make things, and I just... so much stuff to do and only so much time in the day. It's the worst. Can I have time travel? Like, I know that's theoretically bad, but can I have it? Oop. Okay. Working on projects now, I stare at the numbers. What do they say to you, Tastic? What do the numbers say to you? Oh, I forgot how nice this looks! Oh my god, it's only been 2 days and my brain was like, yeah, I forgot I did that. It does look very nice. Getting closer. We're getting closer to what I want. They say 69? Nice. I do think I need to do some terraforming over here, though. Nope, I'm not gonna be able to hit that. Oh, okay, hold on. No. I can't start doing this. I can't live this life where I just see the clicky buttons and then just go clicky button for like 15 minutes. Man, I'm so excited for so many things. And I know that Off is like, well, no. Off is important to me. I was gonna downplay it. I was gonna be like, Off isn't that important. It's important to me. It's one of those games that, like, it's gonna live in my head forever. If somebody, like, if I get published in the future and somebody's gonna be like, where did the inspiration for this thing come from? I'm gonna be like, Off. A strange game by a French man. That I played when I was in high school. Okay, so if we're... hold on. We're gonna look at this again. If I want this to look more balanced, I need to get rid of... well, it'd be kind of sad to remove my weird lava window, but maybe I just need to, like, cut off this portion right here. So, like, smooth that out, and then, like, take, like, this off right here. Take all of that off, and then, like, smooth this corner out a little bit, and remove that portion. I think I might need to if I want it to look nice. I'm gonna lose so many blocks to the lava, but look at all those striders. They're not thinking about nothing. Anyways. Striders beloved. They're silly little guys. Doing silly little guy things. I need this. I need a shulker. And into that shulker, I'm going to put these. Okay, demolishing time. We're gonna mark out the sections I want to get rid of, and then we'll go through and start actually getting rid of them. Fully. Oh, okay. That's fine. That's roughly that line. And then I want to remove... we're probably going to end up removing a whole bunch of that hanging stuff, but I kind of want to add that back in around parts of this. I just don't know how. Hello. Perish. So we're gonna smooth this out a little bit so that this curve feels a little bit more natural, but it'll be wham, wham. So we're just losing this corner over here. Because I just want to be able to iron it out a little bit. That is a man. Do not hit the man. Also taking a statistics class this semester, and I'm pre-learning some stuff as I make Math Girl help me math some things on the spreadsheet. What kind of spreadsheet are you working on, Tastic, or do you not want to share? Is it just something to do with art or games, or is it a brand new thing? Are you super stoked about it? Are you very excited about it? That's the thing that matters the most. Market research? Oh, that's important though. I hope that you have fun with it and learn a lot. Ranking pin ideas? Oh, from the thing. The thing. The thing that you post, the asking and the going, hey, what do you think about this? What do you think about these things? I understand now where we are. It is interesting to do that kind of research. It's always a gamble though, because like when you do, I'm not trying to dissuade you, by the way. It's still valuable information, learning what people want, but it is really interesting as something that I've observed from like over the years of streaming and also existing in streaming communities. If somebody like suggests something in content creation, goes, well, I kind of want to do this kind of project. Would you guys watch it? Everybody says, oh, yeah, of course we would watch you do that, and then nobody watches it. And I just want to know what is going through people's brains when they say, yes, I will watch it. I just want to know a little bit. Hello, good sir. Some of it is probably politeness. Some people insist though, like they're like, no, deadass, I will watch this.
Hello, my wife is still trying to fight me and I missed stream, but my resub is already so late.
Hi
Rax
T.
Trado 10 love.
Ow. T, we appreciate you. I hope you're doing well. I know you probably can't hear me, but I still appreciate you. I need more rockets. And to stop getting smacked by monsters. Okay. They're just delusional IDK. It's an interesting, weird thing. It happens a lot more with like video and stream content than other things, but like I've seen it sometimes where somebody's like, do you guys want this product? Everybody's like, hell yeah, and then they go, but you didn't buy it. But you didn't buy it. And it's one of those things of like, why do people say one thing and then do another? And I guess that's more psychology than anything else. Hello, good sir. Yeah, I'll be there in a second. Well, have a good time zone, T. We miss you and we appreciate you. We hope you're doing well. Ow. 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 Why did they hate me? Oh god. We're fine. Hello. Goodbye. Hold on, we're resetting them. I like hearing the distant explosions behind me. Also, 46 months is a lot of months. Hi, everybody. Are you good? What's going on, guys? Ah. I need arrows. Or your followers you soon? Oh shit. No, with the time, it keeps going. Child. Okay. The child is dead. Rip in pieces. Part of it may be that when they answer the question, they aren't thinking it. Bless them. They actually have the money to do it. That's fair. For me, I have this intrinsic hesitance to actually buy things that doesn't apply when I tell people I would buy things. Huh. I don't understand people. I mean, I don't understand people on a good day, so like this isn't new. This is just today. But I keep thinking about it. Really soon? Ah. We missed the affiliate anniversary, but I don't really celebrate the affiliate anniversary, so it doesn't really matter. People are so silly goofy. They are. People are silly goofy. All of the time. I'll buy this and I want to chew on this, which are too similar a feeling. Well, I mean, theoretically for some things, you'd need to buy them to chew on them. So it kind of checks out. I'll chew on this brand new game. Me buying things on Steam that I will not play, but I will chew on it. I will think about it and have deep thoughts about why I'm not playing it, and then I will get sad. I'll chew on this mug. Don't chew on a mug. That is bad for your teeth. Unless it's like a silicone mug, in which case, go nuts, I guess. Did you decide what you're gonna get, by the way, or have you been too busy to look? I've been super busy. Work has been a lot. Soft mug. Do you think that somebody has realized that there is a market for making, like, the... Ow. That was rude. What was I thinking? Oh, market for chewable mugs. Like the silicone chew ones. Because some of those have like a really hard texture, so it'd work well as a mug. Or even just doing like a silicone rim that you could chew on. Because then you could have the cup for longer because it'd actually like stay together and you could just replace the silicone part. Family group without a lot of money, so by default I tend to not buy nice things that I want just because it's a waste of money. I'm trying to unlearn that behavior. That's, yeah. I mean, it's one of those things of like balancing the like need versus want versus like everything else, the budgeting, making sure that everything is fine. Because I did the same thing. I think I talked about it ages ago. So the streaming PC, or not the streaming PC, the PC I use right now, I sat and looked at the page for this pre-made for like a month. I don't know what just happened here. Oh. Well, okay. The child got away. But I sat and chewed on, like, the idea of getting it for, like, a month. And then I had to go, like, okay, the PC I'm trying to do stuff on is shit. And I need to replace it regardless. Why am I getting so hung up on replacing it with this good PC that will last for many years and that I'll be able to work with better because it will actually be something that I understand what's in it rather than a computer whose parts I didn't know and whose insides I was afraid to touch. And after having that conversation with myself for like a week, I eventually went, I'm buying the new computer. And I got a new computer, and then I couldn't figure out how to turn it on for a hot second because I plugged the monitor wires into the wrong part of the computer. The instructions were unclear. Dell pre-built / neg. It's not a Dell pre-built. Neither was the other one. It was just somebody else's pre-built. Or not pre-built. It was somebody else's build, and they didn't leave me the, like, what parts are in it. Here's everything I did to, like, customize it. They just handed it to me and said, this is your problem now. And I said, thanks. And then I streamed on it for like a year. And it hated me. Dude. One response I got was so funny. They wrote a long comment saying how my pin ideas don't make sense. They had a lot of opinions, and then they were definitely not going to get my pins. Like, okay, I am confusion. Well, they just want to make sure you know that they don't like your idea, Tastic. And that you should change everything you are doing to make sure that they are your target audience now. You know, like a sane person. Stop. I guess that did stop them. I guess. Whoops. I'm glad I have a decent amount of self-impulse control, but also following my own desires because damn, I'm glad I don't also want to chew my figurines like a dog. I don't. Don't chew on the figurines. No, but the branded computers are stupid. Like the Mobo is paired to the case motherboard. I understand. Will not boot up unless it is an OEM case. Well, I mean, that's one of the things that you have to learn when you're doing computer stuff. And I was very specific about not doing that to myself. I did not go to buy a pre-built from a brand that makes computers. I went to go get a pre-built from a computer company that makes pre-builts with all sorts of configurable parts. Yeah, but fucking why? Because they want to keep you in their ecosystem. This is just like all the brands that make an app to go with their product, and then they force you to keep using that software, and you have to pay for it now. It will burn their toes off? I mean, you can try. That's not what I needed. Hello, good sir. That is lava. Okay. I should probably have this down here. We're fine. We're not gonna try to save every block. A lot of it's gonna get fed to the lava today. We're sacrificing things to the lava. The lava will give me the energy to build. We accept this loss. Lava god? No. Lava demon. Lava demon of creativity. I'm bringing back blaming creative problems on demons. Fuck it. I'm still gonna collect so much netherrack doing this. Oh my god. Okay. No, the demon's not a MILF, Lou. But I do still really like the old tradition of, like, blaming all your creative blocks on just the demons. Okay, but is the demon hot? It's a lava demon. But is it cute? It's just a lava slime. Does the lava demon have giant badonkers? You know what? Sure. Lava demon has giant badonkers. I'm gonna need more shulkers. World 6 lore? I don't know if this really counts as lore, but sure. If that's what you think it is. The urge to make monkey noises. Okay. Blah. Okay. Did I feed you to the lava demon? I did in fact feed you to the lava demon. Correct. It's not World 6 lore. It's World 6 MILF. What if they're not female, Lou? What if it's not a MILF? What if it's not a MILF? What will you do then? That it's a DILF? It can be non-binary. Lava Nabil. We're having a very normal day, aren't we? I do like PILF as well. If it's neither, then it's just hot and I want it. I mean, it's a lava demon. It is hot, but I am speaking literally. I wish this game had a better sound engine. I want to hear the mobs falling off the cliffs with reverb and Doppler effect. I think I'm good. I think I'm good without that noise. Yum. It's attractive to me personally, and I would like it. Can't argue with that one, I guess. But also, I want to go find, like, a whole bunch of, like, commonplace or, like, I forget what they're called. Are they junk journals? Or a fancier term for junk journal, I think. But there's, like, a set of, like, journals that in ye olden times, lots of, like, writers and philosophers would fill in these notebooks with just, like, all of their thoughts and, like, collect anecdotes and collect just quotes from other people and other things that they were reading as they were working through things. And there's just, I just want to go see all the, like, I hate the demons that have made it impossible for me to write today. I just want to see all those things. I mean those ones that are left in, like, in lobbies or in rooms? What? No. Jesus. I'm fine. No, these are like personal journals that these authors keep for years and years. I thought of the wrong kind of book. Do you mean the... Nope. I thought I knew what it was. I thought you were talking about the books that are left in rooms for people to write about their experiences. No, it's not like a thing like that. Who wants to lick rocks? You say that like you don't also want to lick rocks. Come here. Oh. Yeah, but only the salt lamps? I don't think that's true. That's a child. Oh, you stole your parents' hat. You're like, what's its face? What's that Pokemon? What is that Pokemon? You're Cubone. Well, now I have to keep you. How do I get this child into a box? Wait, I know how to get this child into a box. That's not a concerning sentence at all. No, it's a normal sentence. I don't know what you're talking about. Where did the child go? Oh, there you are. Hello. Yeah, I know. You don't know what to do with that, and that's... Buddy. Come on. Buddy! Come here! Oh my god, that child is going to be the death of me. Okay. Excuse me while I just shoot over the child's head. We're fine. Everything's cool. Hold on. We need to experience this together, everybody. Okay, they live there now. If I put this up here... Oh no, you didn't get upset. They get upset sometimes and make weird noises when they can't get to the gold block. Now he just it just sounds sad. Okay. Hello. You're cute. You're a menace. Okay. We need this. Okay, now we can have music again. Did any of you guys have those geology major friends that had those nicknames like Rock Licker or Rock Muncher? Clover? Why? Why are your geology major friends getting nicknames like that? Because, as far as I understand, and what I have been led to believe by people that do geology, they in general are licking the rocks. So how many rocks have they licked to earn the nickname of Rock Licker? Because I feel like that's maybe the part that's concerning me. I think that's where the concern is for me. Good question, I don't know. My only geology friend is a muncher. Why are they eating rocks? Who let them? Well, it was their professor. And their classmates. And any TAs they have. All those people said, yeah, that's fine. About that, so... I think I'm worried. I'm worried about the geology majors. That looks okay. I'll take it. Rock Liquor sounds like a slur, but Goroth from Zelda. No, Tastic, you're right. You're absolutely right. Lava. Okay. I'm right at least 69% of the time. Nice. Pretty good statistic. It is a pretty nice I can't say words. I was looking at something at work around food, and it was... This was like lunchtime, and I was looking at a thing and it said braised beef brisket. And I tried like 3 times to say it while I was staring at the sign, and like my brain just broke. I couldn't say it, and then I was like, it's just too many B sounds right in a row. And somebody else kind of made fun of me. Hi, Minty. And then they went to go say it, and then they also could not say it. So what we learned is that braised beef brisket was too many noises. It was too much. I could clarify that Rock Muncher is witch basil. I don't know why, but that does check out. Survived my late night class. I can't hear yet though. Time to say only nice things about Minty while I punch this piglin off the edge. There we go. Into the lava. Okay, this needs a little bit of fixing. Okay, hold on. We go here, we stand, and then I stretch, and I blink even though you can't see it. And then I take a drink of water. You still have your outline? It's still my tote. Minty, is the outline for something at school? Wait, no, Minty can't hear me. I'll find out later. For now, we focus on this. I think the outline has transcended semesters. But then Minty keeps talking about, like, people looking at it and rubrics changing, and I don't know. Ah. I don't like you. I don't like you. Get away. Okay. I'm fine now. I kind of want to put some more vines into this, but we need to clean it up first. I mean, it looks a little samey, so let's just... bring it down a little bit there. Ooh, my head. Unbalance it there. That looks better. That corner is gonna be a pain to fix. Hi, May. How are you? I think we'll get some yummy cereal. What cereal? I don't have any Frosted Flakes. I had Frosted Flakes, but they're all gone. This is so much work that I'm putting in to just make the entrance of this just look nicer. Hold on. I trapped myself in the box. Does this actually- it does actually look nicer. I was just thinking that maybe this was too much work, and now I'm realizing that no, it was enough work. This is fine. This looks better. This looks nicer. I'm fine with this. This is fine. I'm in a box. How are you? I'm doing well. Questioning my Minecraft choices, but it's fine. Stan will be so satisfied. I know. One day we're gonna have to move Stan here. I'm really scared of that day. Stan's is fine. I think I have to... I can't ban you. I feel like I have to ban you. I don't want to ban you. Do I have a ban yet? I'm pretty sure you do. Warning. Warning. Actually, does Clover have a ban? I'm to look at Clover's statistics. Yes. Wait, no! Hold on. Hold on, I don't know what happened. Because there is one from Minty. And the reason for your ban was thank you wondrous rat greater than 3. And then Minty's approval reason for the unban just says time is fucking fake. And then you've gotten 2 warnings. One of them says weak cult and one of them is loss. So, I don't know what happened. I could go look up the VOD with it though. I don't think I've seen these warnings, but I approve of them. Well, you had to have seen them. You accepted them. You have to accept your warning, and then you can chat again. Have a lovely time zone. We'll be around more after remodel complete. No worries, May. Do what you gotta do. Live your best life. Have good food. Take care of yourself. I accept nothing. That's fair. So I'm free from bad pun. I can't think of a bad pun right now. My brain is burnt out. For whatever reason, this week has been, like, extremely long in my brain. No puns here. Not any new ones, at least. I have cereal happen. Cereal. Man, there's so much stuff I want to play. Sorry, I was just thinking about this earlier because I was like, I want to play off, but I want to play off twice, but also I want to start playing the Tales games. But also, like, I have year 4 things to do for the hardcore world and projects that I need to work on, and I don't have enough hours in the day, and I'm... we'll get there. Robot daughter, eventually. want to play through Zestiria, Berseria, and then Grace's F got added to Steam this month. So we'll get there. I need to play In Stars in Time. Oh, that's right. Man, there's so many good games! It's also on the Switch now. I don't play on the Switch. I'm having a mental debate with myself. I want to see the official stats and specs for the Switch 2 before I make any hard and fast decisions. Because I'm already, like, okay, so I was talking about this with a coworker today. So I have basically had my Steam account for 12 years. For like 2 or 3 of those years, it was basically just the thing that held Portal games for me. This is not a joke. I bought the physical Portal games, and they were on a disc, but you had to have a Steam account to play them when I originally made my account. So I basically only had a Steam account for Portal. But I've accumulated basically a decade's worth of like backlog games on Steam. And I keep looking at the Switch 2 and going, I would replay things, or I'd play some things that I haven't finished, or X, Y, and Z, because my battery sucks and I don't want to... I keep thinking about it, but then I go, no, about replacing the battery in my Switch. But if the Switch 2 is actually a good device, will that warrant buying it rather than fixing or upgrading? Well, not fixing, but upgrading my Steam Deck or getting like a better Steam Deck version? I don't know. You too good for bad puns now, Zippy? I could follow along the god trade you're changing on us with that holier-than-thou attitude. That was really bad. That was really bad. I do like it, though. I also need to finish Laika Age Through Blood. I have so many games I want to play. And I'm afraid to touch Animal Crossing ever again, so I'm replacing the Animal Crossing part of my brain with Hello Kitty Island Adventure. This is not a joke, by the way. I hope that you guys are prepared to hear me talk about Hello Kitty Island Adventure for several months. I'll leave the puns to you. I'll leave the puns to my dad. My dad's good at making puns. Tupperware. Yeah. He's really excited for Light No Fire. That's the other thing! Light No Fire comes out this year, which is just the fantasy version of No Man's Sky, which means at some point that game's gonna come out, and then I'm just going to be lost in that game for like several weeks, and it will probably eclipse literally everything else that I want to stream. And Deltarune Chapter 4 and 5 come out this year? Oh no. How will I ever get anything done? This is an existential crisis about how I'm gonna play all the games I want to play, and how I'm also behind on all the books I want to read. Why must there be so much good content in the world? About the Barbie Equestrian games, any interest there? Well, I played those pretty extensively from like the ages of something to like by the time they stopped running on the computer we owned in the house. What if Silksong also comes out this year finally? I'll die. That's it. That's the end of me. I'll have to take a day off from work to play Silksong. As soon as that release date comes out, I'm gonna be like, I need off. I need off from work this day. My manager's gonna be like, what's happening? I'll be like, Silksong. Silksong happened. Oh, blocks. Oh, I'm starving. And I'm behind on Destiny 2 stuff, and I need to play Destiny. Oh. Life's hard. Also, now I have sound. Hello, Minty. Yeah, that feels nicer. I do not regret that. Okay, let's go take the shulkers of materials back upstairs and we'll go sort it away. We might need to go back to spawn, because I might need to demolish some more stuff and I need to fix my pickaxe. Man, there's so much stuff I want to do and there's not enough time and... I'm so sad. Oh, there's a person in here. Where's the person? Are you up here? Are you on the other side of this? Well, hold on. I gotta get a block. I fucked it up. Been banned once for, and I quote, "Thank you for being a wonderful rat." Okay. What a very minty ban message. We'll just throw everything on the ground. It's fine. It's fine. We'll ignore the fact that it is literally all over the floor. Oh, nope, you need to... Nope, you don't go in there. You do, though. Okay, wood. You go in here. You go in here. And then I've run out of chests again. We're fine. Maybe. This is gonna be such a weird area to like clean up later. Oh no, I'm gonna run out of chests for that too. Oh no. Okay. Nope. One more. That was the wrong spot. Man, I thought in organizing I would stop myself from having a chest monster, but all I'm learning is that the chest monster is eternal. I don't think I can ever escape the chest monster. Just remembered I bought a new dragon mouse pad at A&E. I haven't even moved it onto my desk yet. What is wrong with me? I need to get a big mouse pad. I need to get one of the ones that's meant to go under like your keyboard and your mouse, because the one from Twitch that I have, it's nice and big and I really like it, but I don't know how to describe this other than my brain has said like mouse pad can have other things on it, because it's a square off to the side and my brain goes set thing there, but then it gets in the way of like mouse usage. And I think if I made it so that the mouse pad was also under the keyboard, my brain would not do that as much. Hopefully. Maybe. We'll find out if I get a mouse pad. The one I use currently is for Rubik's Cubes, but the one I'm going to use is meant for like board game / Magic the Gathering. Yeah, but you can also get like mouse pads that are just like the big ones that go across your desk. Okay, let's go back to spawn and go Heal up the teeth pick. All the same stuff. Yeah. They're all the same basic material. Besides, the Twitch one is actually, like, starting to look dingy. I've, like, cleaned it a couple of times. Pretty thoroughly, but it looks a little dingy. It's had better days. Ow. Which means you should pick the name for them that costs least, which I think is the board game mats. It depends on where you're looking. Depends on the designs you're looking at. Because some of the board game ones get very expensive. I've heard many friends talk about the Magic the Gathering ones. In fact, Magic the Gathering is spreading like a wildfire at work. Because they keep trying to, like, recruit people into playing Magic, and I'm like, no, I've played this game before, of, like, all of my friends are playing Magic and I don't want to participate. And so they keep talking about the decks and the purchases, and I keep going like, I'll look at the art. Let me see the cool art. Magic the Gathering is fun, but I can't build decks for shit, so... Well, let me tell you, there's pre-built decks for that. Don't do it, though. Not that, like, it's the worst game in the world, but, like, it's so easy to get sucked into it. And, like, I don't have the mental capacity for another hobby. How can I have another, more hobbies when I already have Minecraft? Also, there's a Hello Kitty thing for Bedrock, and I am so tempted to play it. I'm, like, so tempted to play it. I don't need it. And it's a farming sim thing, and it's Hello Kitty. It is so cute looking. I think I'm just craving cute content, and the Hello Kitty Island Adventure is right there. Never answered me about it? About what? The Pocky website? I said I was busy. And I haven't had a chance to look at it. No, the Hello Kitty stuff? What'd you tell me about the Hello Kitty stuff? I might have legitimately mentally missed it. I've been, my day got steamrolled by a whole bunch of stuff, so my brain has been, like, in autopilot. You know when you have to talk to too many people and your brain goes, no. I just asked you if you'd seen it. The game? Or the Minecraft thing? The collab stuff with Hello Kitty? Which one? For Minecraft? Yeah, I do. I was just talking about that. Ooh. I was just talking about it. Because it's a Bedrock only thing. It's essentially one of the packs that you buy on Bedrock. And so I'd have to go open up Bedrock and play it. Which I think I technically own. Hold on, let's look at the launcher. Do I own it? Yes. Bedrock version says that I own it. I could get the DLC. Ah. Why'd you start playing things when I clicked you? Sorry. Real Magic the Gathering players always have multiple decks, and if they're worth playing with, they'll let you borrow one, so that's what I do for Magic the Gathering. I own some cards, but not a crazy amount, and it's just a hobby that's so anathema to, I don't know how to say that word. How I enjoy things, so just the occasional game is enough for me. I just watched people play it, and then I would tell them what cards to play, but my basis for what card they should play was entirely based upon the idea of which card looked the nicest, and was therefore not a good indication of what was actually going to help them in the long run, so... I am not helpful, but I do like the pretty card art. And I've hung out with friends that did, like, pack opening things, and I just hung out and, like, kind of, like, messed around in the game and was, like, not a real enemy, but just kind of existing. I like Magic the Gathering with my really shitty stupid decks, which I only allow people who also have shitty decks or one of my decks play against me, so then we can look at pretty cards and struggle together, but also I refuse to play Magic the Gathering anymore unless someone is asking me to help them learn it. That's fair. My siblings sold their last ever Magic the Gathering deck to buy their spouse's engagement ring. That's so sad, but also so sweet. I don't know, I'm kind of mixed about some stuff like that. Like, I feel like a lot of people, like... This is not a hot take, but I feel like somebody's gonna think it's a hot take. I feel like there's a lot of people out there that, like, once they're looking at getting married and, like, being a quote-unquote real adult, lose a lot of the silly shenanigans that they used to do. Not everybody. Lots of people keep the whimsy, but I feel like I see so many people go, no, 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 I must do serious business things now. And then I have other friends who are married, and then I forget they're married until they mention again that they have a spouse, and I'm like, oh yeah, you got married. And on your wedding registry, there was, like, video games. And Legos. Sometimes it's nice when, like, they, like, give up that last thing that was, like... not something they use anymore, and they're like, I know this has value, and then I'd use that to, like, get the card, or get the, not the card, the ring, but I don't know, it's just interesting. To be fair, they'd stopped playing about 3 years prior, and had been over the past 5 years. Had tried to stop playing as much, because they were spending too much on it. Yeah, that's the major thing. Every time I talk to Magic the Gathering people, they're always lamenting how much they've spent on the game, and I'm like, yeah. Checks out. Okay. So we cleared that off, so now that looks a lot cleaner. We need to work on these. I don't know how I want to handle this. I am half tempted to do something, though. Because what I'm half tempted to do is take, like, this design. I need to go back to spawn. We're going back to spawn. Hold on. I might have to take some measurement notes for myself and then come back to this, but I have an idea and I want to look at something. Being good at Magic the Gathering sucks ass anyways. You just need to know the basic rules, then vibe everything else out. It's so interesting though, like, Magic, like, at its core is such a simple game, but then, like, I feel like over the years of watching people play it, I've seen a lot of, like, the additional effects and a lot of, like, the special, like, effects with various cards come out that are just, like, absurd and kind of convoluted. But I also don't know what else you would do for a game like that other than add new interesting effects. So it kind of makes sense. Okay. We need to do a think. So what I'm thinking about when it comes to that triangular portion, because I did this here, and I'm trying to think of, like, how much of this style of, like, kind of runic pixel art we could steal. I think technically this side is the right side up. No. This side's right side up. Or what I originally drew it as up as. Yeah, because the wings go like that. That's how I know. Because this is supposed to be representative of some things in the hardcore world, but it's meant to be more generic. So how do we take this? Hold on, I'm also going to do this for myself. Okay. No, not shaders. Thank you, game. Wait, actually. Got the weird bubbles. Okay. Let's go back to the nether. The additional card effects get pretty wonky. Someone came up with a setup that would require proving the twin primes conjecture to determine who should mathematically be the winner. And like, I applaud the people that like do things like that, but I feel like if your card game is getting that convoluted, that is a possibility that a player can do. Maybe there's too many things. Maybe we take away a couple options. I mean, the game is Turing complete, so what do you mean Turing complete? Because my brain went Turing test, and I was like, I don't think Magic the Gathering can take the Turing test. But who am I to really know what Magic the Gathering can do? Additional card effect- oh no, I read that. You would hope so, right? I don't want it to be. Where am I? This way. I want to watch Magic the Gathering take a Turing test. I'm so sorry I've spoke this into existence. You can build an arbitrary Turing computer for Magic the Gathering rules and card effects. Okay, hold on. No, I was joking. What do you mean that you could build an arbitrary Turing computer from Magic the Gathering rules? I'm so concerned. Okay, we're gonna come vibe in here. So, well, we can also look at this. So in the process of designing this whole build, I've done a number of different design things within this. I actually do, technically, when you look at this, incorporate the same kind of like rain pixel art things into this banner inside of this build. So the question now becomes, because we can build into this, we can actually put things inside of this wall, although I will need to fill in the floor so that I don't fall through it. Do we do what I did with the tower and the pixel art and the ocean lights? Ocean lights? Sea lanterns. Ocean lights? Oh no. This is the washing machine thing that my brain does sometimes, where it looks at it and goes, that's a washing machine. Technically, yeah, but I'm not talking about that washing machine. I'm thinking about the other one. Again, in English, please.
3 working,
no.
Unfortunately.
Hi, Aether. Okay, so, hold on. Let me pull up the picture. Do we... browse. Where's my Minecraft? Screenshots. Oh, it's so large. I took this screenshot. I know how big it is. Here, before we look at this. We need decoration here. In this part of the build, because this is empty. Very empty. I have technically used a kind of artistic motif in part of this build that's very central. Like I used on this tower. This is literally from the stream. This is where we just were. This is a screenshot from this. Do we find a way to take this, making it less bird-ish, because this is very birdish, and do a similar kind of runic I guess like the best way I can describe it is like Hyper Light Drifter art. Like some of the backgrounds in Hyper Light Drifter had like tons of these little things. Hold on, I'm getting screenshots. Hyper Light Drifter. Trying to find some of the good background areas. Beep-a-doop-a-doo. Well, that's a GIF, but I guess that would almost be kind of what I'm talking about. Hold on. Hold on. So is the question, do you art? Yes. Oh no. Why is it so hard? I remember seeing tons of this stuff everywhere. But I guess there's like no good screenshots of it. It was all in the environment. Like tons of the environment had like tons of these like, not like really sprawling, but kind of like, oh wait, this might be the closest I get. Hold on. Save image as. No, not you. Open image in new tab. Save image as. Browse. You. Oh, it's so tiny because I made it so small. But like, you see how like it has like, even in like some of the ways that like they distressed parts of buildings, it's that same kind of like interesting shapes and things. Like you can see it in some of like the ruin designs that they have on it. But it would be kind of like that. I just need to figure out how to make it work. We're gonna have to like, I have to take measurements. I'm gonna have to take measurements. I hate it here. We have to math again. Hold on. Furry cyberpunk. I don't know if I'd describe Hyper Light Drifter as furry cyberpunk, but I guess that would be an actually pretty reasonable way of looking at it. We're going to ignore the one on there because you won't really be able to see that one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41. So it's 41 times 2 plus 1, which is 83. So it's an 83 wide pattern. Let me just write that down on a spreadsheet so I don't forget that number. 83. Front of fan. Cool. And we already have a pillar in the middle of it. Actually, I think it might be 2 pillars. Is it 3 pillars now? Did I make it 3 pillars? I did make it 3 pillars. So we technically already have like a center section dealt with. I just need to figure out how tall this is now. So it's 85 all the way down to 32. 85 to 32 on Y, which we won't use all that. Might finally also try to get a petticoat to make it really poof. Hell yeah. Petticoats are so nice. It's so interesting the amount of stuff I've learned about like fashion from watching just like people on YouTube talk about it, and like the numbers of things that I've learned about the various ways that petticoats and like things existed to help make the skirts fluffier. And I'm so happy that there's always been a part of humanity that's been like, no, this needs to be fluffier. This needs to poof more. Okay, so I think I need to design that, which I will endeavor to do before the next time I stream this, but I cannot do it right now because I don't have the brain cells to do the math on all of that. All I know is that I probably want an allowance of 2 on the top and probably like 4 on the bottom, so I'm not building on lava. And I've made notes that will make no sense. But that's fine. So what else can I do? We need to work on more of this, actually, probably. I need terracotta. That's actually probably what I need is terracotta. I need to find some skirts I think I can actually put in an outfit and then hold on to them for the next few years until I'm confident enough to actually wear femme clothing. If it helps you, like, build up your courage to do so, like, do it. But also, like, I do that to myself with, like, other fashion things where I'm like, I've grabbed this in order to, like, remind myself that I want to do this and that I can wear that kind of clothing, and then I just stare at it and then I get sad about it. So, if it helps be an aspiration, yes. But if it's just, like, stressing you out and making you feel pressured to get to that point, don't do it to yourself. Right, to spawn, we need terracotta. We need terracotta in all sorts of colors, and I need to see what kind of terracotta we have at the moment. Monk. Meow. I forget how nice it is to just fly around with the elytra in the nether. Sometimes. Like, is it stressful? Probably a little bit, but like not actually that bad. I just meant buy things and then see them in the closet and think about it every day and then wear jeans and a t-shirt. Yeah. Little column A, little column B. I'm finally on track to actually start transitioning this year, which is hype, so it should be sustainable in the next few years. Hell yeah. Or not sustainable. Attainable. I can read words. I have a degree about writing and reading. I can't. Don't know how I got the degree. But definitely if it's helping you, like, if it's helping motivate you, yes. And also, I wish you luck on the transition. Read this? No. I built up confidence to wear more femme clothing and whatnot by wearing it when I knew I would not be leaving the house and I could just lounge in it and chill. Would also purposely look in mirrors during that time. That's very fair. A little bit of... Did I not? Oh, no, I did. Okay. We're still going over to the dig site. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Writing and reading? Aren't we special? Listen. That's what I paid the big bucks for. Done me a lot of good. Whee! Oh, Anne's asleep. I heard a small little snore and got confused. Is just my cat. Doozin'. No, not you. This way. We're going over here. Where I'm going to immediately forget where the mesa is that I've been digging in. Go honk shoo me mimi. Mostly just the honk shoo. She snores so loud. Terracotta! Not teleport. Enable. Of all of the cats that I've ever known, Anne snores the loudest. My heat has been broken for super long now, fixed now, so it wasn't super practical to wear, like, skirts in my apartment. It is cold here. Multiple skirts. So many skirts. Layer the skirts. There's this person that keeps showing up on one of my social media feeds that's just this person doing like spins on, well, it's been like various things. Some of it's been like, oh well, like this random Disney character or like just this concept, and it's all they're just gothifying it and they're just like adding tons of layers to it, and it's insane. I love it. Nighty night, have a lovely rest of your time zones. You're also wonderful and deserve to feel comfortable in your own bodies and wear what makes you feel best. Yeah. Okay, how much terracotta do I have? Nope. Did I take all the plain terracotta? What did I do? I have 6 stacks of twigs. I don't know if this helps me. Sorry for delayed, Carol. I am behind. You're fine. You do whatever you need to. We're going digging. We'll just take this down layer by layer. We'll do a layer of this to get some materials, and then we'll go back to building. Because what I want is to bring some terracotta over there. I want to take some of the white terracotta because I feel like... So, hold on. I need one of these. I also need a biome that isn't red. There's... up this way. Okay. So, terracotta normally has a red tinge to it. Right? And that's really obvious when you're in like this kind of biome that's a little bit more vibrant. You got lots of Oh, never mind. Carol says she's unable to complete my request. Guess she's not in the mood for noodles. Comfort streamer. It's okay. Thank you. But like, if you look at this here, this looks pinkish. You can see the pinkish tinge. But against something that already has all the red in it, it'll just look like the variations in it. And so I think, because we need something that won't get broken if a ghast fires at it, especially for those exposed sides, I think, theoretically, I'm lost. We're fine. If we use terracotta with the white terracotta, despite the fact that it looks reddish, on top of the red purple tones of the wall, it'll look pretty white. I think. I hope. I don't think the color theory is theorying, but we'll see. We'll see if it's enough to be fine. I'll take your word on it, mainly because my brain is so swish brain sometimes I'll never wear a dress or a skater skirt in like -1 degree weather with a nice coat. But that is also because when I used to work full-time especially, I just only got to wear the company sweatshirt and then black pants or jeans. I'd be so tired all the time I would just wear PJs. It got so much my brain's like, oh my god, not working, get to put on actual clothes? That's fair. Clothing is mostly on... Well, I try not to wear it. I'm trying to get over it at work. The office that I work in, like, they were like, oh yeah, it's casual, you can, like, jeans and a sweatshirt, like, it's fine, you don't have to worry about being super dressed up, just don't look like a slob, like, don't have, like, holes in your clothing or anything. And I was like, oh cool, so I'll just wear, like, jeans and, like, a hoodie every day, and that'll be fine. But then, like, I was like, I kind of miss wearing sweatpants all day. And I want to wear sweatpants again. And then I go into the office and some of the guys are like just running around in like pajama pants all day, and I'm like, I want to be like that. I want to wear the pajama pants. And people are like, you can. I was like, no, I can't. I mentally cannot force myself to wear the pajama pants to work. It feels wrong. What is a clothes? Pant. And a shirt. Beanie is clothes. Beanie is clothes. I just want to dress gay. You're gonna have to use more concepts than that, Ether. Dressing gay means a lot of things. Always funny to hear how most people don't like wearing clothes when I hate not wearing pants and a shirt, preferably long sleeve. That could very well be dysphoria that I've never registered as dysphoria because I just experienced it basically always. I wonder how you'll feel after transition about it. After you're further into the transition and like a whole bunch of stuff and see how you feel about it then. Cause like I don't like running around my apartment without like sweatpants on, which is really painful during the summer when it's too hot to wear sweatpants. I really like sweatpants. They're very comfy. Ether just wants to be a little fruit dressed as a banana. Banana outfit. I just don't like the way things feel against my skin. Oh no, I 100% understand that. I get really sensitive about it during the summer because I hate heat. I hate heat with an ironically burning passion during the summer when I am miserable and I can't be cool enough and everything feels wrong, and then I don't want anything touching my skin. But then, like, you know, you have to wear clothes and it's very annoying. Heat sucks, vulnerable to heat stroke. I don't have any problems with heat. I feel like, so I've talked to other people about this, because you know how like seasonal affectiveness disorder, or I think it's disorder, SAD, is when like people get depressed during the winter because like they don't see the sun and things like that, and the cold weather and the staying inside, and it makes them feel a certain way. I feel like there is a version of that for some people during the summer. I don't know what it is, but it is something. Seasonal disorder. I just have problems. You also have no AC? No, but I was like that during the summer even when I had AC. I'm miserable during the summer, because I can't ever get enough sleep because it's too hot-y. Also, crop top and light jacket, underrated combo. I mean, for you, go do your fashion things, Ether. Wear your favorite clothes to your heart's content. Which means you have to go get those clothes. And want to look like a grandma. You live your best life, Tastic. I fully support you. Or grandpa. Both are good vibes. But also like crop top and flannel. Genderless grand. Be the grandparent is I can't say it that way. There's too many letters that my brain is like, no, we can't, we're just gonna trip over these forever. Grandparent, no, I can't do it. I was gonna try again. I would, but I can't, Missouri can't decide if it's homophobic or not. I mean, you don't have to go outside wearing it. Wording, and I'm trying. Pretty sure it is. Well. Rip Ether's, clothing plans then, I guess. Yeah, but I want to wear it in the out. Okay, then move to a different out. I cannot help you. I think the only thing you could do now is move to a different out. I think Ether should not live in the Midwest. It's very silly of him. But it does make sense for Ether to live in the Midwest. It's just a vibe. Get me out of here, please. I can't help you. Puts Ether in a gay little box. I don't think you need to do that. I think Ether has done that to himself. I had a bet on me. Why did I run away? I don't know what I'm doing. I think Ether actually needs to be put in the middle of Wyoming. I can't tell if Ether would hate that or not. I feel like Ether just needs to move to Europe. With good walkability in cities. New England is pretty cool, huh? And wore tail, a whole ass tail going back and forth from the con and didn't even get funny looks that I noticed. I mean, there's like a certain culture when there's like a con going on of like the people in the area understand that they're gonna see stuff. Like the one time that I was going home from work in downtown Seattle and saw Hatsune Miku on... What are the shoes with the wheels in them? It's not wheelies. Why did I think it was called wheelies? Heelys. Oh, because I'm stupid. But I saw Hatsune Miku wearing Heelys just going down the street. And that wasn't the weirdest costume I saw during that con. Was like rollerblades? No, it was Heelys. Dude, she was vibing. I think she was just taking a walk around the area because she was a little bit away from the convention center. She was just hanging out. Or maybe getting food. There were some good food places near where I was. Was the only person in the area I was in that visible furry because I live in a different part of the city than the con? I don't know. I will say that I've been to a furry cons in New England and like no one fucking blinked at the suits and tails. It depends on where you are. Again, like I really do. Like I don't think it's just New England. I think there's a lot of places that are like that. Where people just go, yeah, the furries are here. It's actually, was it my dad? It wasn't, no, it was furries. It was a furry convention. One day my dad had to go travel somewhere for work, and I also think it was on the East Coast, but I think it was Boston. I don't think it was New England. And the hotel that his company put him in had a furry convention going on in it. And so my dad just was like, got out of his hotel room to like go get in the rented car to go to like do work things, and it was just furries everywhere. Which was very funny. I wonder how many times my dad's wound up on a work trip where he was at a hotel that was doing a convention. I think one time he asked me about anime things because he got into one that was also having an anime convention in it that same time that he was there. And because I was a weeb as a child, he was like, I recognize some of this as things that my child looks at. Which is just me at home watching Naruto over and over again. No, my anxiety is objectively stupid. So real, though. So real. Your father's a wonderful man? I'm kind of fond of him. I'm excited for when Light No Fire comes out, because I want to try to, the day it comes out, see if we can play multiplayer together. in the game. That way that I can, like, join him on his excursion in going west in the game. I've talked about this before. So my dad really likes No Man's Sky and likes kind of the exploration part of it, and like the main thing that he's really excited to do in Light No Fire is literally just to go west. That's all he wants to do. He just wants to go west. And just like go and see what he can find in that direction. And I kind of want to see if I can join that. I don't know if like, because multiplayer is obviously planned for the game, because it's very much like No Man's Sky. And so I hope that we can play together that day. It would be very cute. He also wants to play Astroneer with me eventually. So when the next time I get to go home or something, I will have to go play Astroneer with my dad. But in order to not the anxiety, you gotta push through it. Normalize it being okay when doing something scary. Yeah. The saying, do it scared, is one that I do really like. Because I also have anxiety, like a lot of anxiety around a whole bunch of things. I'm especially bad with change. So like, especially like with streams and like trying to figure out a whole new schedule, I was having a lot of like, anxiety about just like trying to like figure out what I wanted and like make sure that I wasn't going insane while I was trying to get it all settled. And it was one of those things of like, you just sometimes have to do it scared. You sometimes just have to accept the scary thing, go, I must do it, and then continue to push through it. And it was one of the things that like I really try to like take from like content creators that I really like, whether they're doing YouTube or writers that have done things that have been scary. Like, people are, it's okay to be scared when you do something new. It's okay to be scared when you're like putting something out there into the world. Sometimes you just gotta do it scared. Otherwise it'll never get done. You must shit your pants in fear. No. A lot of my anxiety comes from being weird and out of place, so I need to experience doing more of it and being okay. Yeah. Like, I had a lot of anxiety when I was in... Well, I guess I still have it sometimes, so I haven't fully gotten through it. But, like, especially when I was in college and I had, like, moved away from home, I had a lot of anxiety about doing things and existing in the world without, like, people around. So, like, I was so used to, like, going places with my parents and always having them around as, like, kind of, like, a social crutch, that I was having major anxiety around it. Like, for a while there, I think I only went places if my college roommate was also going. Like, I legitimately just didn't go places without them. And I started trying to do more things without them during college. Like, obviously, like, the things that we needed to do together, like going places for, like, groceries or things, like, we'd go together just because it made more sense and was easier. But I tried to make, like, a concerted effort to get away a little bit more and start doing things that I thought were scarier and doing things that, like, stressed me out. Just to see what would happen. And eventually, my brain figured out, like, oh, we don't die when we do this. Which was a fun day that my brain finally figured it out. But it took a little bit of time and effort. I 100% feel that. Went from living with a 100-person band, living completely alone in college. It's a lot. It's a lot when you go from, like, having people around constantly or being used to people being around, and then you go to, like, the scary noise in the night can't be blamed on another person in another room. I gotta deal with it. It's a tough transition. I mean, everybody, like, that does live alone for a little bit gets there eventually, but it's a skill. I will say though that like getting Anne helped with a lot of those fears, which is a little bit ironic to me that I needed something else in the house to make sure that I was not going insane. But like I used to get so like freaked out about noises in the middle of the night. I still get a little bit freaked out, but now I can go, it was my cat. It was Anne. Scary noise in the night is Rick, that clumsy bastard. Yeah. Speaking of transitions, I need to sleep because trying to get used to new schedule. Have good sleep, Mindy. When I had a roommate, I just reflectively acted like I wasn't allowed to exist in the common areas and I cannot explain why. Oh no, I 100% understand that. I get that. I don't know what it is either. I'm trying to figure out if there's like an explanation for that feeling. Maybe it's just I don't like being perceived all the time. I used to get jump scared when I lived with a couple other people in college and I'd be like working in like the living room or at the kitchen table and somebody would like tap on my shoulder mid me doing things and I'd be like, ah! And I did not like that, but I think that was more a me thing than them. I will never get used to a child flying into my bed and elbowing my kidney. No, probably not, but one day you'll miss it. Carmen eases a lot of my fears when I'm home alone because she barks at like anything suspicious, so if she's sleeping soundly, then I'll be okay. Oh, Anne doesn't do that. I just can now blame all the funky noises on Anne. Hear a creak in the middle of the night? Probably Anne. I also have a couple of like noisier neighbors now. I don't know, I don't remember when they moved in, but like they talk more like later in the evening, so now I also blame like thunks on them because it probably all likelihood is them dropping something. Or she'll get big enough to end me with elbow. No, she probably won't. So much more relaxed in my college apartment when my roommate just disappeared for a semester and never came back. And it was then that I realized I can't live with a roommate. At least not right now. No, that's fair. I definitely, like, I could function with roommates, like, pretty fine. Like, I didn't have any issue living with people. I just find it a lot easier to exist with space that is solely my own. And I hadn't gone through and dealt with that, like, truly, like, living alone. I will say, I do hate not having anybody to help chores with. When there were multiple people in the house and we could all get the chores done, it was nice. And now I am responsible for all of them, and I only have so many hours. And I'm very, very tired. It's okay, I get them mostly done as often as I can, but it would be nice. I do that with Puffer too, but Carmen being such a big baby is nice. Yeah. When I live with people, the garage transfers ownership to me. Why? Why does the garage have- why do you have ownership over the garage? What if there's no garage? Projects and tools? I don't think you get to decide that unilaterally before you live there. That being said, have a roommate did shame me enough into actually doing chores, a thing I struggle to do on my own. Tastic coming on got me to clean up my apartment for the first time in many months. Ideas, okay. I think this is a neurodivergent thing where it's like I am fine like with my living situation up until somebody goes like, oh, I want to come over and visit, and then my brain goes, I have to clean it all. I have to clean it all. It's not good enough. It's not good enough. And then I clean everything up in like a mad like several hours. Although nothing will parallel the time that the first time my parents came up here to visit me after I had moved, I spent so much time like the weekend and like the night before they came up just cleaning. My apartment was so tidy. It was so nice. And now it's a mess. Nah, it's not that bad. But the new job has been kicking my butt, so it's definitely not as clean as I want it to be right now. I keep trying to chip away at it and getting through like larger areas of like decluttering, but then that makes like a temporary bigger mess, and then I feel gross, and then I go clean it all up, and then it's better, and then I do it over and over again. So I go through cycles of being like okay with my space and then being absolutely disgusted with myself even though it's fine. I'm fine. Hold on, we'll clear out this row and then I'll switch. Actually, no, I'm just gonna switch. I need to not break teeth pick. I'll be sad. And by it keeps happening, it happened twice. I guess you'll just have to wait and see if it happens again. No, I spent a bunch of time looking at my apartment going, this sucks and is gross, I need to fix this, and just not fixing it. Still probably neurodivergence, though. Oh no, I definitely also ran into the, like, I need to do these chores, but I don't have the energy to, but, like... It got more intense when it was like, oh, people are coming over. Because even when it was, like, relatively tidy, I was like, no, they're gonna see this, and they're gonna think that I'm a pig. I can't wait for a place I can own / drill holes into the wall. You can drill holes into the wall of an apartment. Not like a whole bunch of them, but you can do it. Swiss cheese house. Through the wall. Okay. Well. Good luck. I was so worried that Tastic was going to judge me way harder than they did. Dude, this is like, I think the funniest part of this. If I went over to somebody's house and they had mess, I'd be like, that's fine. I don't give a shit. As long as it's not like, because there's a difference between a mess and it being filthy. If somebody's a mess, that's fine. It's when they're filthy that I'd be a little bit more judgmental. But if you're just like messy and like have piles of things, I'm like, no, I get it. I also have piles of things. The piles of things are how I organize it sometimes. Oh, you have a stack of cans on the counter? That's fine. You definitely want to move them to the recycling bin, but you haven't taken out the recycling bin yet. So this is how you're coping with that. But I've been to very few places or had very few friends that had houses that I was like, this is actually a hazard to your health. The house will turn into a living, breathing machine. Ether, I think you need to... I'm worried about you. But, like, not that worried. I'm just worried about you. Hi, Tomato. How are you? I have bones. How are you guys? I'm doing good. You know, just vibing. Just breaking blocks. existing. I also have like 7 or 8 secret bags of recycling that I really need to actually take out. I just keep forgetting or just not doing it. I keep doing that with recycling as well. I tried to like put myself on a schedule of like every Saturday I look at the recycling bin I have and I go, is that super full? Okay, we're gonna go outside and we're gonna walk it to the recycling bin. And that has kept it in check, but there was a period of like 2 months where I just was like, I need to take out the recycling. I go outside to see how full the recycling bin is. The recycling bin is too full. I go, I'll wait a week. Or I'll wait a couple days. I forget. And then I put something in the recycling bin. And then I look at it and go, that's full. And then I go outside again and I look in the bin again. And it is too full to put my recycling in. Just over and over. Exposed electrical wires, things growing that I don't know, grow in the dark, holes in the floors, that kind of stuff. Why does it sound like Stranger Things? The sound of terracotta blocks breaking is weirdly therapeutic. Well, it's not weirdly therapeutic. I don't know how to explain this other than like block breaking noises and the pickup noises in Minecraft are literally one of the ways that I can get my brain to calm down. See, the trick is, I made a series on YouTube that is like basically no commentary. It's just me working on Minecraft projects because I understand how I play Minecraft and I can't get upset with myself when I do something stupid in Minecraft, but I get really annoyed at other people doing stupid stuff in Minecraft during no commentary things, and I'm like, why did you do it this way? This is the least efficient way to do it. So I made a series, literally, basically, specifically, so that I could listen to Minecraft noises. This is not a joke. Other people like it too. It is 100% for me. Clear scorch marks above the stove. Oh god. Wait, I might need that? Yeah. If you go to my YouTube, I think there's a command for this. Yeah, sure, it exists. But it's called the Chill Block Game. There's like 200 something episodes. I think we're almost like I'm almost at 300. Wait, hold on. Am I almost at 300? Also, welcome in, Firestar. Welcome. Do you like warrior cats? Just asking. I thought I was subscribed. I have a VOD channel as well, so it's very possible you subscribe to the VOD channel. YouTube. What episode am I? Why do I have notifications? Oh, that's so cute. I don't know if that's a real comment, but I think it is. Sorry, I'll read it to you in a second. I want to see how many episodes I have. Oh, that's right. Okay, so we're just almost at 300. The one that came out yesterday was 297. It's 297. I still really love the person that commented on... It's this one, I think. I think it's this one. No, ads are happening. It's okay. I still really love this. This is from like a month ago. But somebody commented on episode 285 was like, bro, 284 vids? And I was like, I can't wait to explain to them the progression of time and how things keep going. Okay, where's the other comment? Where's the very nice comment that somebody left? Where did it go? Is it this one? It's this one. No, not edit it. No, it's not that one. Is it this one? Oh yeah, it is this one. From the episode from Sunday, they wrote, "Hey man, W video, I just found your series and I started watching it yesterday. It inspired me to start my own world. Thanks." And then they also, I need to emphasize this, they also left a comment on episode 2 on the same day. So I think this poor person is just going back and watching the entire series. And I don't know if I'm impressed with that or worried. I'm desperately trying to cultivate the mentality of the time will pass anyway to do things. Do the things. Time does pass. You gotta get the things done. Also, Firestar, welcome in. I hope you're having a good time zone. And don't worry. I also understand usernames from the past just kind of sticking around. I am a former Homestuck, or... I don't know if I can ever say former Homestuck. Veteran of Homestuck? Something. Escapee. I think that might be the closest I ever get to my feelings about Homestuck. Homestuck survivor, maybe. Oh yeah, cat emote. Anne. Victim. Maybe. It's not my original username, it's just a name I use for a lot of gaming stuff. And see here, I don't talk about my old usernames. I'm not afraid, but like, I think a lot of them have already been purged, but like, I don't want to talk about the me before I was this username. The me before this username, as far as I am concerned, does not exist and cannot hurt me. Is that really how it works? No. But I can pretend. Okay, we actually are gonna take these two shulkers of terracotta. Boop, boop. No, you have orange still in you. Why do you have orange? I served in the War of Homestuck. I do feel like that sometimes when I think real hard about it. Old usernames are past people lost to time. I was a different person with that username. I've only ever meaningfully had 2 usernames and one of them is just a normal word, but I changed a single vowel that didn't even change the pronunciation. Are they all yelling? I don't like that. Old username just looks like I misspelled my username. I don't know, I think it's charming when people have usernames like that. I like trying to explain why my username exists to people. They're like, did you pick those words on purpose? Were you very, like, was this very on purpose? And I'm like, no. I was using a random word generator and I liked these 2 words together and so I kept them. It felt silly to me. My old username was created to gaslight people. I see a lot of things make sense about you when I think about it, just as like, the motivation is probably gaslighting, but in a positive way. Yum. It's weird to think that that Ether specifically might have had a different username. At this point in Ethernet cable is Ether's legal name in my head. I think if Ether ever changed his username, I don't think I would care what the new username is. I think a lot of us would probably still end up calling Ether Ether. If Ether told us what the new username was. I'm happy with my current username only because I will never ever have to worry about it already being taken. That's fair. That's always a really nice thing. If I did change it, it would probably still be Ether related. I keep getting jump scared by the word Ether because I play Destiny sometimes and there's been a whole bunch of like plot things that are like, yeah, there's Ether, and I was like, where? How did he get into Destiny? I think an Ether cable is too on the nose makes me giggle. It is a very funny username. Gave myself an entirely new identity to gaslight people. Like, I'm pretty sure I had a fake backstory and everything. I don't think much has changed with that. No. But that's okay. We appreciate the chaos. Do you think I have enough emerald blocks? I think I need more emerald blocks. How many beacons could I make? Because it's like... boop, 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 boop. That's one too many, but that's fine. I can make 4 beacons. Hi, Anne. Okay, I leave. Current username is too good to change. I hope I can keep it for as long as possible. That's fair. Fun fact, I've only ever changed my main username 3 times. How many times have I changed mine? Hold on, now I have to think about this. Well, hold on. I think I've changed my main username 4 times, but a couple of those like barely count. Because there were a couple of usernames that I used for like 2 weeks and then I immediately changed again. I haven't checked the iron farm. Keep messing with Tubbo when he's doing his Tubnet stuff using it's too good. You're a nerd, Ether. Ether's a sleep paralysis demon? Nah. Not scary enough. Ironically, getting to know Ether has made Ether not a sleep paralysis demon. It's not really that ironic. It kind of makes sense. It is funny, though. Just wait till I get the warehouse. I don't think the warehouse is gonna make you scarier. He's scary in a scared for him kind of way. No, I agree with that one. I agree with testing. One day Ether's gonna be like, so I was working on this project and then I accidentally just a little bit electrocuted myself. And we're all going to stop and stare. Okay. Let me attach myself to a 4-ton robot arm. It'll be fine. Sure. Sure it will. That's definitely how it's going to go. It'll be fine. There will be nothing concerning that happens. Everything will be a-okay. Let's grab 7 stacks of this. I don't think we're going to need too much more. So we'll do 2 more stacks, which we'll have to convert at some point, which I could probably just do right now. I don't remember how much bone meal I need. Ooh, I guess too much. It's fine. What else can I use? I was looking at this before. Gold would be fine. I could use iron blocks. I could use iron blocks. I have plenty of iron in there. Fuck it, we're gonna go steal more iron from ourselves. Ether is intimidating because he's better than me at the one skill I'm proud of, computers. Okay, but like, I have never met a computer nerd that doesn't also just yell at the computers for like 3 hours. So like, Ether might be better sometimes at computers, but they all torment us. The computers are made to torment all of us. 6, 7, 8, 9. Do you think that will be enough iron? I need... There's... Iron has a pressure plate. Fuck it. Pressure plates. I actually think I need pressure plates for stuff, so that's fine. Oh, you know what we need pressure plates for? We need pressure plates for the iron and gold piles inside of the vault. Unironically, we actually do need these. Is that too many? Probably, but that's fine. I can go get more gold. I'm not that worried about gold. Alright, you can go in there. We'll keep you out. The trick is that I'm always out of my depth. So is everybody else. I have never met a person who's like, I've got this 100% handled all of the time. Like, quite literally at work today, I was like talking to somebody about something. I was like, and I've been doing more research about this thing so that I can make sure that like someone on the team knows a little bit more about this thing. And then I want to like put together a guide for other people that don't know about this other portion of work. And I was like, because I feel like we just keep running around and doing things and we need more knowledge. And they were like, yeah, no, I definitely feel like that. I feel like we need more people on the team that just have like a little bit more knowledge on all this stuff because I don't have it and we definitely need it. So everybody's out of their depth all the time. You're doing fine. Also, make websites. That's not like me yelling at everybody to make their own website if they really don't want to, but like, I think more of us should have fun making websites and things. And I legitimately was looking at, I need to do some more stuff, but I was looking at like the setup that I wanted for the website and I was sitting there and I was thinking really, really, really hard about it. And I was like, oh, I can just create a hyper-specific blog section where I'm like writing down all my thoughts about this very specific thing that exists in the world and giving no other like... Why is there a child with a knife? Do you work in security? You're not the security guard. You work in security now. But like, I was just like, yeah, no, now I have this hyper-specific knowledge and I wish to share it with people and that's all I'm here for. I want to do it. I like legitimately, there's probably going to be like a very normal section that's like, here's all my social media stuff. Here's where you can find me on the internet besides here. And then there's going to be a little like dungeon of chaos. I hope you guys are ready for it. Because I think I can also do like RSS feed stuff, so I'm hoping to be able to use that so if people want to subscribe to things, they can at least use that. IDK how to make a website, but I would really like that. Let me advertise really quickly about something that I'm very old with. Technically it's new, but it's also old. So once upon a time when the internet was much younger, there was a website, well, not a website. There was a thing called GeoCities. Actually, I want to know when GeoCities started. GeoCities. No, I don't want to search on Amazon for GeoCities. Thank you. Hold on. Is it the anniversary of Comic Sans? Nope. Looking up GeoCities, put it into Comic Sans. Sorry, that was really interesting. So, GeoCities was a web hosting service that allowed you to, like... I know, Hi, Tomato. Everything is in Comic Sans if you Google GeoCities. It's very funny to me. I got really confused. But it was basically just a way for people to more easily put together websites and be able to, like, browse other things. And it existed... Oh my god, it's as old as me. It started in 1994. Now, what I'm going to suggest to you isn't GeoCities, because GeoCities, as it is now, has been owned by Yahoo for, like, ever, and is no longer as fun as it used to be. However, there is a similar platform with the same idea called NeoCities. N-E-O Cities. And the idea is almost exactly the same. Of like, hey, here's a place to host your website. Put this together, learn HTML, learn CSS, learn how to put everything together. Make it happen. Legitimately, it's just a free way to do it. And I want to do it. I want to make it. I want to make a really stupid website. I want to make it look like it comes from early MySpace days and have everything sparkle and have chaos in the background and everything's going to be neon, except it's definitely not. It's definitely going to be a little bit more stylized than that. But like that same era of like quote unquote awful website design that was just a lot of fun. Dream project is to make a Risk V version of the Altair. Probably a keypad instead of 64 switches on the front of it though. Ether's saying nerd shit again. Ether's being a nerd. Everybody point at him and laugh except not, because I don't understand what you're doing, but I'm very proud of you and support your nerd shit. 10,000%. I support everybody's nerd shit though. Everybody's a nerd about something. Some people it's computers, some people it's sports ball. Some people it's literature, some people it is art. Everybody's a nerd about something. Do that cool stuff, make the cool stuff. Computer with no display or keyboard, manually feed the CPU data by inputting it byte by byte. Why would you do that to yourself? I'm a nerd about animal. You are nerd about animal, no. I'm not gonna try to say it better than that. That's just how I'm gonna say the word animal from now on. It's just phasmophobia. I want to play Phasmophobia. No, I don't want to play Phasmophobia. No, you read it how I intended. Also, usually the first thing you build is a bootloader, so you don't have to manually enter in everything by hand. Okay, but what if I just live here now? In my clicky switch sound area. I'm gonna make a new redeem that's just go mess with the switches for a while. House of Pressure Plates. I should just make a building of good noises at some point and just go find like an area and go make like a really pretty castle. Inside, it's not like extravagant rooms, it's just like 2 or 3 rooms and it's just dedicated to noises I really like. One of the rooms is gonna have pressure plates, another room is gonna just have nether brick, because the nether brick noises are really nice. Another room that's just like amethyst. I'd do it. It's not even a threat. I'd just do it. I feel like I have to at this point. I have a lot of knowledge about video games, but all of it is in the awkward zone where it sounds smart. It sounds smart to people who don't know about games, but know the games I do, but it's just like basic knowledge to people who are into those specific games. I mean, that happens with everything. Like, you reach like kind of like a weird moment in your knowledge where you're like, oh, well, I know a lot compared to like an amateur, but I don't know a lot compared to an expert, and therefore I just sound like an idiot to some people and really smart to others. It's weird that I've seen no one else do that already. You know what? We could put this near spawn. Oh. Computer did not like something for a second. I think we're fine. Too many pressure plates. Spent more of my life playing video games than sleeping, probably. It is probably unhealthy. You probably do need sleep. You know, in that village that we're working on, we could just make an underground area in the mines that's just the sensory rooms. Instead of the back rooms! Oh my god, wait, hold on. Instead of the back rooms, we just make an area that's just sensory. Oh my god. I'm putting a miniature maze near spawn underground so I can have mini back rooms, but it's just sensory noises. Oh my god, but think about it, because you could like theme the areas depending on the thing that you're doing that you want to have people walk on. Oh my god, I want to do this. I might build this in creative. And then make it real. I want to make the video games. Go make the video games, Ether. I want to make Minecraft backrooms. You can do it. I think there's a lot of good suggestions because they added a whole bunch of blocks that are really good for backrooms designs. You make good clicky noises too. Do it. Walk. Walk. I'm gonna put mobs inside of the backrooms area so they will make the clicky noises for me. I want to make the video games and I've tried several times but never finished. That's okay. Making things is a lot of work. Writing is hard. Video game creation is hard. Coding is hard. Art is hard. Something is very unhappy with my computer. Hold on. Something is just getting angry. Oh. I think I might have figured out what it is. I'm not gonna ask questions about this. Are we good? Have you figured it out? That's terrifying, actually. So, I upgraded my RAM in my computer, right? I have 32 gigs of RAM. For a second there, it was using 31 gigs of my RAM. Why? Because I'd had Firefox tabs open for a little bit too long. It's fine now. Oh my god, I'm gonna make just good sensory Minecraft backrooms. I don't need another Minecraft project right now. I need to finish Minecraft projects. I don't need to add more. I think maybe I will just suffer. Because also think about like these specifically iron pressure plates on like a black background, like on black concrete. They just look like tiles. The wooden pressure plates don't have colors, do they? No, because it looks like birch. Imagine what chaos I could do if I had pressure plates that were colored. I'm so close to finishing a silly little color changing cat game for a game jam, but I didn't finish enough levels to feel worth submitting the game to the jam. But you did a thing, and you can still work on it, and you can get further with it, and then share it with people and go like, tell me if this game good. And then you can work on it more, and then you can have an impact on people by making cool thing. Is there not different pressure plates? Wooden pressure plates? No, I think they're all the birch color. Hold on, we have a way we can check. Just kidding, I have to do cleanup work now, because I've just realized that there's a whole bunch of there's a whole bunch of carpet that's just hanging out. I'm like 99% sure there's different pressure plates. I don't think so, I think it's all birch. No, there are different colors. It's the frames that are birch colored. That's what I'm remembering is birch colored. Because if you want to use pressure plates to like make it look like a fake plate, it has to be birch. That's what I'm mixing up. I'm just stupid. We're fine. Oh, there's still a hole in there. Why are there mushrooms in here? I think I sound insane when I start yelling at the mushrooms, but like... There's more mushrooms. I have an early ambitious Fire Emblem like Love 2D project sitting around somewhere. I only ever got so far as implementing Dijkstra's? I don't know how to say that. Algorithm for pathfinding for it though. Work on more projects, do cool things, live good lives, make thing. Make thing. It does not matter if bad. Make things, share with people, go could make better, but do you like? And then people may go, yeah, I like thing. I want to see more of thing. Can you make more of thing? Feel inspiration to work on more of thing. Make more thing. Thinking about cryptids in my love-hate relationship with the Oklahoma octopus. Well, now I have to Google this. Oklahoma octopus. Cryptid wiki. The Oklahoma octopus is a mysterious creature generally said to inhabit 3 lakes in Oklahoma: Lake Thunderbird, Lake Ulaga, and Lake Tenkiller, where it attacks and kills unsuspecting swimmers. According to legend and rumor, this freshwater demon measures the size of a horse and resembles an octopus with long tentacles and leathery reddish-brown skin. Big octopus in freshwater. Scary, spooky. There's another engine that takes inspiration from Love, but has a bunch of extra features like accelerometer support and better mobile builds. Also WASM support. Another is Love, but 3D with VR support. I want to make so many VR tools with it. I like the ability to plan, so making any coding project that needs more like 5 to 7 code files quickly becomes basically impossible. Learn code, well, not code management. Learn project management. Teach yourself to manage your projects. Make documented plans and outlines and schedules. Do it. I believe in everybody. Where was I going? Pressure plate. Okay, no, I am insane. There are different colored pressure plates. We'll just leave that there for future me. I have a thought. I just want to see what it looks like. What if... Actually, I need more pressure plate. Is that that does look like just a nice tiled thing where the black is like in between. I could even do like gray or something. Oh no. Well. I'm screwed. This will now be my life. Okay. Two shows that software design is hard and long and I get bored fast. Break it down into the smallest possible pieces. And then you got little projects. Not as intimidating or as long-winded as big project, make it easier for brain to crunch. Let's go expand some of the outside ribbons. Sneaking through. Whee! Ow. Why did that hurt? That was rude. Okay. I want to expand this. I probably actually don't have enough wool, but we'll deal with it. I just want to like... That should have hit them, bullshit game. Okay. I'm fine. I'm fine and normal. We'll see how this looks. I don't want to go much wider than 3, so this will probably be it. Let me just do... How does that look? I think that section still looks a little bit awkward, but I think I like that part really a lot. Maybe it's just that this one's so wide. That looks better. I can't explain to you why that looks better, but something about that looks better. Maybe my issue is that I'm too ADHD and need Adderall. Medication can help. But I'm also not a doctor, so it might be something to talk to your doctor about. I just lack foresight, so everything always ends up super hacky because I go, oh, this function needs this data, and have to graph that functionality onto things. I don't know. I think I'm probably a chronic overplanner, and so not that, like, I'd be super good in, like, corporate project management, because corporate project management is, like, a shit show even on a good day. Because there's, like, half the people don't need to be there. And it's just throwing calendar, like, meetings together and being like, you need to come to this so that we can make sure that you have everything ready to do the thing, which is also important, but, like, I hate the way that everything does it in corporate land. Anyways, that's a different rant. Project management is really just about, like, knowing enough about what's going on in order to, like, throw together a plan for people. And because I like over planning things, like when I then go to do a plan for something like professionally, I end up over planning just enough because that's what you need to do in something professionally, like because enough things can break if you do things wrong, and so then you get it all organized and looking nicely. Ironically, I don't like outlining books though. So, it breaks down around there, but I don't know how. I cannot plan for the life of me. The fact that I'm good at games like Fire Emblem is a miracle because I just go, yeah, this looks like it'll work, and it usually does. Sometimes you need to, like, sit down and, like, analyze why you're doing stuff. Because there's lots of people out in the world that have a good instinct for things, but good instinct needs to pair with, like, learning why you do things the way that you do things. And that's sometimes harder to figure out. I didn't know where I am. Oh, I do know where I am. Did I do 3? Did 3. Well, we get to that section, which I don't know what that section was. So we'll get there when we get there. Is it this one? The last, or the second to last 3? Yeah, right there. So that one gets to be 2, not 3. My other issue is that I like modularity too much and try to make all my programs imminently moddable, which is way more work than just making a program that can only do the one thing. I mean, also, that's the fun of, like, challenging yourself. Just getting to go like, hey, I like doing this thing, but I also need to work on not doing this thing repeatedly to myself. Why did I put that there? Oh, I'm in the wall. 2, 2. 2, 2. I think we did it right. We probably didn't do it right, but that's fine. It's close enough. There's something to be said for minimal viable product. I mean, this just circles back down around to, like, my feelings about, like, limited palette or limited scope projects. So, like, limited word count, limited palette, limited time. kind of projects where you're trying to like cram things together in order to see how small you can make something to get across the thing that you like. It's a good challenge to do to yourself, to be like, yeah, I want to make this thing and I want to make it as small and compact as possible to see what I can get out of it. That looks good. I cannot explain to you why this looks good in my brain. I think I did a good job with the curve, actually. Like, the curve on this looks good, and I think that's what my brain is looking at and going like, good shapes, 10 out of 10. Now I just need to start working on how to glue these corners together. Because right now they are not glued, they are touching. So we need to get some blocks. The only thing that matters if it's an individual project is getting the project done. Nothing else matters besides getting it done. If you have to take shortcuts to get the project done, you have to take shortcuts. I mean, it depends on what you're using it for. If it's something only you're going to use and there's like a weird bug where like if you put something in this format, it hates it and you need to not do that format, then as long as you leave a note to yourself, yeah, that's fine. You don't have to worry about ironing out that bug or getting rid of it or dealing with like making it disappear. Because it won't matter at the end of the day. It's your weird little project, you get to exist with it. But even in projects that you're doing with or for other people, you don't have to make it the most beautiful thing in the world. You don't have to make it the most extravagant thing in the world. You can work with a weird little project and see if that's enough. Polished blackstone wall. My neighbor's knocking on a wall. Slate brick. Do I have... No, because why would I have it? I want iron bars. I want end rods. Shit. Okay. We're going back to spawn. For other people, then it's not an individual project. I mean, it depends on what you're doing, because I also stand by, like, perfectionism has its place. Perfectionism isn't something that you need to, like, run away screaming from. But perfectionism, in some regards, in some spaces, only serves to waste your time and the time of others. So when it comes to, well, it's not an individual project, it's a project for other people, and I need to make this thing, ow, that will work nicely for everybody. I stand by the fact that if it is not something you are getting compensated for, or not something that you are super, super incredibly passionate about, if it's a little bit janky, in ways that are not extremely detrimental, it gets a little, it gets to keep its jankiness. It can have a little bit of jankiness. I also want more iron bars. Do I have more iron bars? Everything's a little jank? Yeah. I don't know how they got out there, and I'm not going to ask any more questions. The Allays certainly have a mind of their own. I think a stack of iron bars will be enough. Probably. End rods. Does this fit in with the theme of what we are doing? Is this within the block palette? No, but I think it will be a nice shape, and therefore I don't care. A stack of these will suffice, even though I won't use a stack of these. Hoping and praying that Adderall and estrogen are the two halves of the vitamin. Fingers crossed. Hopefully they help in many ways. But also, I think I've spent a little bit more time over the last like year or two kind of trying to work with my idiosyncrasies. Idiosyncrasies. That's a real word. Trying to figure out, oh god, what does and doesn't work for me better. Like, I did something for myself for work, and I have never been, not like so focused, because it's still like an issue, but I've never been better about keeping track of what's going on. Because originally I was trying to use like traditional planners for this thing to like try and keep myself on track, and I realized it wasn't working. What did I do? I have a notebook. The only purpose of this notebook is for me to dump my thoughts into, make to-do lists, and highlight the to-do list so I can see them. And then I just cross things out until either the list can't fit on the page, or until enough things have like changed on the list and I can no longer do things with that list, and then I make a new list all over again. Sometimes I make multiple lists per day. Sometimes it takes me 2 days to get through my list, but it has helped immensely. My brain suddenly understands where it is and what it's doing. Okay, so we're going to do this. Nope. Bye-bye. Okay. So first of all, added a little bit of depth. It's not super noticeable right now, which is fine. It's what we're going to do. I need another block. Hold on. I may make a mock one of these upstairs inside of this build just so I can demonstrate what I'm thinking about, and then I may ponder it. I may ponder the light for a moment. And then we'll get back to this when we come back to streaming on Tuesday, because Sunday's going to be Lucky Block. And therefore I will have no time to do this. Nope. Okay. Mock-up time. So, what we're gonna do is we're gonna use this one, we're gonna use this, we're gonna use this to help me. So this is the top of our little plus. And what I want to do is I want to take this and I want to go boop, boop. Yeah, that'll work. And then go out. I didn't go up high enough, so this will be obnoxious. Actually, hold on. No, not you. Now this is the center. So what we're going to do is we're going to do actually, no, I don't think it'll attach to this. No, it won't. Okay. So we could try this a couple different ways, but what I want to do... Actually, this might be easier if I just put it down one. Nope. Yeah, you're gonna connect and that's fine. And there's a thing there, so you're gonna be upset about that, but that's fine. But do like a weird little lantern thing. I need to think about this because I want more of the skinny part of that. So maybe I need to like do that and then remove that part. And then not destroy this one. Or maybe I do red in the middle. I need to think about this. I want to use end rods in this somehow because I think it would look really good for like a kind of like thinner light. I'm thinking thoughts. We'll get there. I feel like that's still too far away. How do I keep doing this really far away from things? I don't know what I'm doing. I'll think on this. There's an idea in here. I maybe need to like taper that off sooner, but I don't know if I can easily. Get there. We'll get there. We'll get there. Okay, so my to-do lists before the next stream are I need to go ahead and set up a piece of art so that I can do a pixel art thing on the front of this building. We'll put it on these. It'll be mirrored on both sides. Yes, there will be a tree in front of it, although I may destroy this tree because that is very close. We'll make it look nice and neat. We'll work on the lamps of some sort coming out of this. Because I feel like there's something there that I can do. And then we'll work on the exterior of this. And then after that, I think the exterior of these walls we can work on. This one will be interesting because there's a lot of like interruptions, but I think we can make some simple enough patterns that will add some interest without being too much. I think. I hope. Fingers crossed, knock on wood. I hate gas. How do I destroy gas from the existence of this world? I could just stop them from spawning, but I'm not going to do that. Anyways. Hi everybody. Thank you for hanging out with me today. I appreciate you guys very much. I have so many creative things that I need to do and so much art that I need to do, and I just want to make things and do stuff and do cool things. Life is busy and everything is so much. That's okay though. We'll get there. We take it one day at a time. We get through everything bit by bit by bit. But I appreciate you guys. Have a good time zone. Take care of yourselves. Remember to eat food, drink water, take a shower, take your meds. Get sleep. Do everything you gotta do to take care of yourself. I don't want to end on this song. Well, let's end on this song. Do everything you gotta take care of yourself, and I will see you guys on Sunday for Lucky Block time. Goodbye!
HTML Mares.